Respect time. That's exactly what I want to talk about today. Good evening, guys. Welcome back. It's a brand new week, 7th of December. Just 3 more weeks to a brand new year. Hopefully, these 3 weeks will fly by very soon, just like what the rest of the month was and what the rest of the year was, so that we can start enjoying a brand new year and a brand new way of living our life. Now, back to the point, I told that I want to talk about respecting time. Two reasons for it, rather I would say three reasons for it. One of them is being kind of an update about how the weekend was and how I spent it during my weekend visit to my Mysore. Second thing is about a video that I saw during the day about a motovlogger from Orissa. I think I've spoken about him a couple of times in recent past, and how he mentioned that how he values time, how he respects time and all. Thirdly, was a part of a training earlier in the evening, and one of the things that they told was about time and how you need to be very cautious about how you spend your time, because money once spent can be earned back, but time is something which is so valuable that you can't earn it back. Now, how the weekend was, it kind of started off well on a more positive note, but it didn't quite actually end well. The reason being, even before going for the trip, there was a lot of debate about who all will go and what all we will do there and such stuff. The main agenda for the trip was that we had to attend a function on Saturday afternoon. This is basically my sister's wedding reception that was hosted from the groom side, and they even requested us to attend the ritual that they had to do in a temple in Srirangpatna on Sunday morning. So that's why we had planned to stay back on Saturday night. Now, eventually on Friday night, we decided that it's all four of us were going. Dad also agreed to join, so which was a good thing. And we decided on leaving slightly early on Saturday morning so that we can reach early and probably take rest or take the time to get ready or whatever it is. And also, the plan was to avoid going on the traditional Mysore road so that we don't bump into any kind of like this Karnataka Bandh hiccups that we were anticipating. Now, the best thing was we started about 7:15, which was right on time, and I took this Kunigal road, which ended up being like a very beautiful experience, because not only that we drove fast or reached our destination fast, we even didn't realize that the 3 hours, which is way too short for a Mysore road, reaching Mysore rather, and it was a good experience. The roads were good, it was empty, and I was able to drive decently fast and reach there. There we gained a lot of time. Like we reached there by around 11 o'clock, and we gained about 1.5 hour time. We spent that time taking some rest and also like getting ready for the function. We went there. The function started. It was good. Quite a lot of crowd from the groom side, not many from the bride side. But again, after that is what started the confusion. We finished off the lunch and all the stuff, and we're just like sitting there. Me and my dad decided that we'll finish off one official work that we had in Mysore. But we thought like, let's finish it, come back and check what's the plan for the evening. But once we came back, it was like by the time we reached back the hotel, it was pouring, and we could see that everyone were went moved indoors from the lawn area, and I was kind of expecting somebody to come and tell what's the plan for the evening, what we are doing, where we are going, or whatever XYZ plan for the evening. Nobody did that. We went back. I went back to the room. Dad went back to the room. We slept for some time. Later in the evening, like actually even mom came back to the room and she slept. And evening when we got up, I went back and asked, "What's the plan?" Nobody told anything. Some told they want to go to temple. Some like didn't bother telling anything, and people like dispersing at their own will. Nobody's asking anything. At this point of time, I decided at no point in waiting for somebody to do a plan. I decided on my own plan. I started driving towards Chamundi Hill. Like this was like sort of like a by plan, because initially we thought like we'll go to Nanjangud and then go to Chamundi Hills, but Nanjangud was showing us closed at the time of me checking it. So eventually went to Chamundi Hills, Went there, visited the temple. Everything was done. While we were walking back towards the parking lot, that's when I get a call telling that, hey, we are waiting for you for the dinner. And I asked, like, what's the plan for the dinner? And they're telling, like, no, whatever you want, we will order. This is something which I didn't like. Like, first of all, they didn't tell, and they were continuously asking, where are you guys? Where are you guys? First of all, they didn't tell anything. What's the plan for the evening? Second thing is they didn't tell what's the plan for the dinner. So I decided that I'll have it outside in the city itself. And third thing, they're telling, like, we are waiting for you. No, nobody even bothered to ask where we were until then. And after that time, when they're having dinner, they're telling that they're waiting for us. And that I didn't feel comfortable. And eventually, I didn't even bother telling them that wait for us for dinner or anything, because they were ordering their own food, nothing like they were ordering for us also. So while coming back in the city itself, I had a very good dosa. I got a recommendation from my uncle. So went there, had a nice dosa, came back in the night. I made sure that my mom and dad reached the room. They slept off. Then actually made another plan. We came out at the middle of the night, went and picked up an ice cream in one of the stores which was open. Fortunately, and that's a store which was supposed to be open until midnight in Mysore. Drove all the way to the palace, had ice cream in front of the palace, took a couple of photos for my own personal memories, came back, and in the morning, we were told that we'll leave the hotel by around 7 o'clock. Now I told, isn't 7 o'clock too early? But my expectation was that the puja is there at around 9 o'clock, or maybe something somewhere around that 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock time. And they were told that 7 o'clock we'll leave. But previous night, before wrapping up, I was told that if you people are not able to go, if not able to leave with us at 7 o'clock, then make sure that you reach the temple by 9 o'clock. That actually struck me, like, why are they even telling like that? So that means that 2 hours is what they are taking it as buffer for people who are coming in late. I was like, okay. Then I realized, okay, why not I myself take a chance? I was sure that when they themselves are telling 7 o'clock, they will not coming at 7. Maybe they'll come at 8. So I took that liberty. I got ready soon, and I told my wife we can get ready a little bit easily, need not hurry up. But mom and dad were ready at 7 o'clock sharp, and most of the others were also. And then the waiting game starts. We're waiting. Nobody tells what's happening next. Whether we're supposed to leave, whether we're supposed to have coffee, whether we're supposed to have breakfast, where will you the breakfast, is it arranged, not arranged, anything. Eventually, by around 9:30, the people who are supposed to take us to the temple, they come in and they tell we'll go for breakfast. Now we don't even know where the breakfast is. They start off, and then I was the last person to take out my car, and I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I started driving towards the temple. Then they call us after 15 minutes, telling that we're stopping at a particular place. Lack of communication. And then we go there. Another, maybe I would say, like 45 minutes wasted there, and we almost hit about 11 o'clock ish time. Then we go to the temple, and then there the main puja is done. We go inside, the main puja is done, and they start going towards other deities which is inside the temple premises. But it's never ending game, and after some time they're like just sitting, everyone is sitting, there's nobody going out, and we have asked not to go out because of some specific reason, I don't know why. Nobody is telling anything. It's just time wasted there. And eventually when we go out, nobody tells anything. They tell that we are going for lunch, and we don't know where we go to. Then they come and take us, and we go to that place. The lunch is not ready, and they tell us wait. By this time it's already 12:30ish or something like that. And eventually we finish the lunch and all the stuff, and we look at our watch, and it's 3:30. And at this point of time, I just realized that there is no point in me trying to go back and follow whatever we had planned, which I didn't mention, that we wanted to either go to Mysore Zoo or we want to go to Rangandedu. Both of them are not possible because extremely odd time. Either if we had left a little bit early, could have got like half a day of time in Mysore, or probably like an hour or two of time in Rangandedu. Both are not possible. It's such an odd time. We started off by 3:15, and everyone tells that they want to leave towards home. Even I did it. Just started back, and the next 3.5 hours I reached back home. So this whole experience of wait, don't know what next, wait, lack of communication, again wait. There is so much of disrespect to somebody's time and the value for the time. Okay, And all these things because lack of communication and proper communication, that this will happen next, this is what we are going to do, this is the right time to do, this is the wrong time. Nothing gets communicated, and I just got so furious and frustrated at this point of time that I started feeling like, okay, why am I even here? Should I wrap up and go off? That kind of a feeling I got. And I kind of feel that this was very evidently being shown in my face and my behavior, because even my wife, she came and asked me like, why are you so dull? Because I'm like, respect somebody's time. That's the only thing I would say. Like, just don't make them sit assuming that you'll come and tell them what to do next. And at one point of time, they didn't even tell what we are doing next, and they just started off. So that's something which I got actually very pissed off. Anyway, that's exactly how chaotic or the or whatever it was. But the best part is, again, I went to Mysore. It was a good weather. Enjoyed being there. My visit to Chamundi Hills, I love it. It was good. Got a good darshan, and most importantly, went and saw Mysore Palace again. I never get tired or bored of seeing Mysore Palace. And went there at middle of the night and ate ice cream there. That was a fun part. So that's how weird or chaotic or fun the weekend was. And the important lesson learned from this is respect time. That's what I would say. And I'll going forward, I'll try to do it more. Emphasis on respecting time. I think that's something which I've learned too much over the last several days or weeks, and that is something which I will try to incorporate in my own lifestyle. So that's it for this long update about how the short weekend was. So I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. A lot of things to talk about, a lot of updates to give about things which I told that I'll start doing from 1st of December. Some of which I've not started. I'm very guilty of it, but I'll definitely make sure that I'll try to follow many, if not all of those. So until we meet tomorrow, take care and bye bye.